Hello, today we are exploring canine hip dysplasia, a common ortho condition causing hip joint instability. We will explore many facets of the condition like signs and symptoms, what hip dysplasia actually is, diagnostics, and common terms you might come across. So, what is hip dysplasia? Hip dysplasia involves laxity in the coxofemoral joint, which means looseness or instability between the femoral head, or ball, and acetabellum, or socket of the hip, leading to secondary degenerative changes like osteoarthrosis. In many cases, there is bilateral presentation, meaning both hips are affected. Inflammation is often associated, especially secondary arthritis, from joint laxity, recognized via acute lameness, pain on hip extension, flexion, heat and swelling around the proximal femur, and muscle atrophy in hind limbs. Contralateral comparison shows bilateral atrophy. The hip joint capsule, synovial membrane, and acetabellum are inflamed, termed coxofemoral arthritis. We can confirm this with a physical exam or the Ortolani sign, abduct/adduct test under sedation, palpation for laxity, assess the range of motion, reduced flexion or extension. And here we can see the femoral head on the left and the acetabellum on the right. And this is confirmed using radiographs. And here in our imaging views, we can see a side-by-side of normal hips and an x-ray of hips with hip dysplasia. These standard imaging views using extended ventrodorsal view for acetabular angle, femoral head coverage, and stress views show subluxation. And for our other imaging view, we have a ventral ultrasound, which visualizes joint effusion, laxity in young dogs, and it is a non-invasive alternative. And finally, welcome to our index page, which includes terms that we have encountered throughout the presentation. And remember, an early diagnosis prevents chronic changes, which are important to discuss with your ortho vet. So in our index, we discuss bilateral, involving two sides, parties, or countries affecting both sides of the body. Ortho, prefix meaning straight or correct, as in orthopedic. Atrophy, muscle wasting, seen in hind limbs proximal to hip. Arthritis, inflammation in the joint, itis being the suffix. Acute, which is a sudden onset like initial lameness. And then we have chronic, which is long-term leading to osteoarthrosis. And then osteo, which is a prefix for bone, as in remodeling of the femoral head. And then we have our proximal and distal. Proximal is near body center or the hip joint, and distal is farther out, like the femur head. Then we have extension, flexion, joint straightening/bending motions affected, and then we have our abduct and adduct, moving limb away or toward midline, tested in Ortolani. And finally, we have our references page. Thank you.